This is William H. Amon, 1886-1957. Father. Livingston Harold D. Harold, October 25th, 1939, June 27th, 202. Harold D. Jr., December 25th, 1971, January 11th, 2008. Willa D., September 19th, 1940 D., 1942. Frank E., June 15th, December 8th, 1992. Frank E. Livingston. Mother, May North, 1910. Ralph D. Downs, U.S. Navy, World War II, November 6, 1918, February 6, 1987. Harold B. Amon, August 25, 1910, June 2, 1970, son of brother, Harold B. Amon. Rita A. Amon, 1887, 1969. Thelma Amon Simpsons, September 10th, 1914, July 17, 1995. Alfred C. Amon, November 13, 1884, February 25, 1980. Alfred Charles Amon, U.S. Navy, World War II, December 20th, 1920. May 1st, 1995. Eva M. Caffey, October 31st, 1904, June 2nd, June 22nd, 1976. George Newton Robertson, March 21st, 1903. Collison, Livingston. Hazaki Rounds, November 16, 1855. This is Hiroshima. Rounds, November 16, 1855, October 27, 1912. Rounds. Amon Button, 1847, 1932. See, Button was there's a gun, a rifle made Button. Now, Button is a gun company, a rifle company. Emmanuel Button, that's Emmanuel Button, 1847, 1930. Rifle company. Fraser Yachts, Yacht Navy Department, Navy Yacht Company. October 21st, 1912, August 18, 1956. Othello M, 1868, 1964. Frank L, 1866, 1925. Fraser, as in Fraser Yachts. Fraser Yachts is a gigantic yacht company in Florida, Florida Keys, Seattle, Washington, Bill Gates Estates, 1835 73rd Avenue. Amon. We got, of course, Mr. J. Mueller, Mueller's funeral. The Mueller's administration office, we have the property, estates, and headstones of the Mueller family members, the first biological family members. We're at the entranceway of Mueller's funeral home. This is a memory of the boys died in their countries. World War II, 1941, 1945. In memory of boys that died in the country, World War I. Robert W. Ellery, Harry Mopin, Ellie Harry Mopin, David E. Emery Owens, Lyle A. Smith, and Merle Miles. This is Mueller. J. Mueller's. the Mueller's Funeral Home. Mueller's Funeral Home at the entranceway of J. Mueller's Funeral Home in Kennewick, Pasco, and Olympia, Washington. We got Mr. Donald J. Trump, Pennsylvania and Commonwealth in Butler County, where he was assassinated July 13th of 2024. Of course, we got the runner-ups of the presidential primary election: Ivanka, Melania, Eric Trump, Donald Trump, Melania Trump, Tiffany Trump, and Eric Trump, and USS Donald Trump in the background. We got the NATO Admirals, the Generals, NATO Admirals Policy Regulations here at the Regulation Services at J. Mueller's Funeral Home, and the Mueller's Plots and Headstones here in Riverside. The original day of the breaking of the service of the administration office, right on Olympia, and business license renewals, effective to that, because we got Kaylin C. Trump. Now, Kaylin C. Trump, which is called Bole Bole Achi K in India. Now, in India, the pastor and the prime minister and the policy regulator, Mode Pizza at Columbia Center Mall. In Columbia Center, there's a gigantic jewelry store. Now, Kaylin C. Trump and Mr. John Luke McKinnon, Carla McKinnon, and Virginia McKinnon got bursted with Mr. Jay Mueller and Amy Mueller. And Amy Mueller, she's, of course, the daughter. And Amy Mueller and Jim Mueller, the video URL of Jim Mueller and Mueller's Funeral Home in Chapel Falls in Kennewick, on Kennewick Avenue. We got Kaylin C. Trump, Donald Trump, Laura Trump, Donald Trump Jr., Melania Trump, Ivanka Trump, Eric Trump, Donald Trump Jr., and of course Laura Trump. And we got Kaylin C. Trump, Bole Bole HK. They say in India, Prime Minister of India, Modi, and Ivanka, in the service and policy, and her costume. Her costume, Ivanka Trump's wearing, is a heroin plant, a peyote heroin plant, providing cancer oncology facility from a Corrado building at a cancer city in Cadillac Hospital, Richmond, Washington. 10:41 a.m., first name, last name, Felix Barela, born at Cadillac Hospital, Nebraska, 30 years, Texas, 31 years. And we got the service policy regulation of the family photo. We got the White House, the Oval House, Ivanka Trump, and Donald J. Trump, 45th. This is Air Force One. Of course, the Oval House, the Pentagon Arraignment Service of Ivanka Trump and Donald J. Trump. We got Norman J. Manners, United States U.S. Marine Corps General and Department of Defense. There's Mark Miley. There's, of course, they fired the Service and Policy Regulation Administration Office down the roots, and administrated United States Air Force and some admirals and out of the way. We got Mr. Norman J. Manners, the General of the Marine Corps, reflecting that aptitude of the policy regulation of the presidential primary election. We got Donald Trump, the 45th, 47th President of the United States of America. Now, this is Donald J. Trump, the 45th, 47th United States of America. We got Melania Trump. She's the, Melania Trump is the lady, 50th First Lady of the United States of America. And the 52nd First Lady of the United States of America, Melania Trump. We got Donald Trump signing on the Constitution of the United States of America. This is World War I and World War II. This is the Oval House, the policy regulation of his being the 46th President of the United States of America, 45th, 46th, 47th President of the United States of America. And that affirmative action of that service. And of course, 1835 73rd Avenue, Mr. Bill Gates, William H. Gates, owner of Microsoft and Apple, the Policy Regulation of their Service Administration Office. The Regulation of Service Administration Office, carrying authorization and service, since this is Washington, and the Washington Service and Policy Regulation of the Service Administration Office, the presidential primary election, bringing the successors. Since the United States Air Force and their policy regulation and income to society, we got the priest, the Pope. Now, the Pope has been delivered to the administration office, and winners of the primary election. Now, J. Mueller's funeral home, policy regulation and society of the biological family members. World War I and World War II. This is Donald Trump, the 45th of Ivanka Trump. This is Air Force One. This is the state file. 146-1972-034775. First name Felix, last name Barela, October 21st, 1972, 10:41 a.m. Richland, Benton County, Washington, Cadillac Hospital. Mother, Roberta V. Hernandez, Nebraska. In Texas, 32 years. One umbrella, father, place of birth, Texas, 32 years. This is John Lynn McKenna, 704 Solid, 509-765-4451, fax 509-765-619. Sarah McLean, Assistant Attorney General, 8127 West Climate Court, Building 6 and Suite A, Kenoka, Washington, 734-7285, fax 734-7290. Attorney General Bob Ferguson, Brian, and Teresa Arcelo, and Sarah McLean. This is CIMARON5, 14 Ernest Main Street, Othello, Washington, John Lynn McKinnon. This is a match. This is Policy Regulation Services. We got the McKenna Law Firm.